find my heart rate.
Yeah. Feel my story, better yet feel my pain. Life happens while I'm rapping and my soul's sustained. My addiction to the music's like Lois Lane. Deep love for Superman, so for those I came. Every other rapper out really knowing the game. Big snipers here to stay, they can have the fame. Every lyric that I wrote came straight from the brain. Not cause I got lifted on that weed or cane. I don't need a man-made drug to prove my thug. I just let have it with my lyrical slugs. Every song that I write holds lyrics of love and shows all admiration for the God above.
Hey, good morning, guys. Today is Sunday, August 24th, I believe. And of course, I woke up this morning with another horrible episodic panic attack. I don't know. I'm really concerned about what's going on with my body. I don't know why I'm having these panic attacks, and it's scary because it's like the doctors want to go up on my medication. They want me to take more Lexapro, and I actually looked it up in ChatGPT, and it was saying that that's not really good. I mean, taking any medicine ain't really too good, but to have to go up on that medicine, it's like, then they had me on some other stuff called Propofol, or I don't know, what's the name of this stuff? Let me see, hold on real quick. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. Hey Siri, turn the light on in the living room. There we go, okay. So, I'm trying to cover any other information, but if you guys can see, if y'all can see because it's backwards, but it's called Prazosin or whatever. And when I took it, it was like I had like a real bad headache and stuff like that. And of course, I know that could come from just simply starting a new mental health medication. But, oh, that light is... Hey, Siri, turn the light off in the living room. There we go. There we go. All right, so I could see that it made me have like headaches and stuff like that. So after trying it one time, I just stopped it because, you know, I don't want that. I want them kind of problems. When you're dealing with your mental health, you know, and something ain't right, I just stop it immediately. I'm not going to say, oh, let me just keep trying and make this worse. No, not at all. But it is what it is. So what I'm doing now is actually doing my morning thing of taking my blood sugar and my blood pressure. But I'm definitely going to be transparent. I'm really scared to take my blood sugar today because I wilded out last night. You know, it's kind of like a situation where you partied hard, but I kind of partied hard with my family by ordering a huge pizza from a place called Mountain Mike's, and yeah, just kind of wild out on it. So then I turned around, I was playing video games, and of course while playing video games, it's like you get the little munchies or whatever. So I ended up eating a couple more slices of pizza late at night. So let's see what it is. At the end of the day, it's better to know and know the bad news than know no news and still get the bad results. So I'm checking it now. All right, got that going. And then we had an app. See what I'm saying? So I knew it'd be kind of up there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Showing up. Dang it. See, this is why I need a cameraman. So it's showing up as 147. Just turn the numbers around. Yeah, it's not good. And so when I say it's before having breakfast, which I don't really eat breakfast, it's saying it's in the red, so that's not good. I mean, my numbers are getting out of control again. Cause, yeah, they usually be like down in the 90s, stuff like that. But that's a cause for concern. All right, let's go ahead and take my blood pressure. And guys, please just know that we're all on this journey together. So please feel free to comment. Let me know what's worked for you. What things are you doing? Are you going through the same things? Are you experiencing the same things? Because, yeah, man, I'm going through it right now with my trusty Renfro meter. I should be sponsored by these guys because my scale is a Renfro too. I'm sure those things will be also in. I like this thing a lot because, a lot of times for any of you guys that may live alone or don't have somebody to kind of accurately take your blood pressure, this works pretty good. It talks to you and everything else, so it's pretty dope. Let's try to put it all the way on the arm. If you guys don't know how to put on a blood pressure cuff, let me show you real quick. So when you're putting this on your arm, see this part right here? You want to make sure that this is around the middle of the arm where the artery is to accurately check your blood pressure. So I gotta make sure that's there like that. All right, put that on. Take a few deep breaths. Relax.
Your blood pressure is 148/95. Pulse is 110 over.
All right. So there you go. 148/95 with 110 pulse. It's not that great at all. So, as you guys see with my numbers, I got a long ways to go.
Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Walk up in the spot, they be like, walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Walk up in the spot, they be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Walk up in the spot, they be like.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This week I rededicated myself to simply recording my weight loss journey. And to be real with you, it's very scary.
I've noticed my sugar levels creeping up, my blood pressure rising, my weight going back up. And I know it's because I haven't been working out like I used to or eating like I used to. A couple of weeks can change everything. But here's the thing I recognize also. When we fall, we can't just stay down. We have to get up. We have to raise ourselves up by our bootstraps and recognize that every stumble is an invitation to rise again, stronger, wiser, more determined. And the more we get back up, the steadier we'll become. Until one day, what used to feel impossible became nothing but second nature. So for me, the weight loss isn't just about numbers, it's about life. I don't want to die, but if I do have to die, I'd rather die trying than to die never trying at all. So whatever your thing is, your weight, your dreams, your healing, your goals, your calling, don't quit. Fall down 7, get back up 8. Keep fighting, keep climbing, and keep living. The victory's not in the falling, the victory is in never staying down. So make this Monday motivational for those around you, those you love, and the person you should love as well, yourselves. God bless you all.
Hey, good morning, guys. It is Monday morning, the 25th of August, and it's time for me to do my weigh-in for Monday. So I want you guys to be able to join me. Let's go ahead and check it out. Like I said before, I know I probably went up in weight, but we're going to find out where we're starting at so we can learn where we need to go. So let's go ahead and check it out. Come on. Welcome. So we're going to go ahead and weigh ourselves today, and we're going to look up the Renfro app, which I already typed it in here, which is the scale I have. So we're going to go ahead and click on the scale there. As you see, it shows that last time I weighed myself, I was 405 pounds. When I weigh myself, I definitely like to weigh myself without anything on. So, you definitely want to do that, as well as you want to weigh yourself first thing in the morning after you use the bathroom and do any other thing you need to do, such as a number 1 or a number 2. You know what I mean. So we're going to go ahead and grab the scale, put the scale down. And the good thing about this app, it actually attaches to the scale where you can get it registered. And it gives everything. It gives more than just the weight. It also gives a lot of other information as well. So let's go ahead and stand on the scale. All right. Oh, okay. So it looked like I actually lost weight, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here. So let's take a look here. So looking at this, it's saying that my weight is now 403.8. It was 405.6. So it means I actually lost 5 pounds. And let's see here. My body fat, 67.4%. All right. And so what you want to do is you definitely want to utilize ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you how. So in ChatGPT, you want to, when you're using this app, you want to go here and pull everything in. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of the body composition. Okay. So I made a screenshot. If you're on an Apple phone or iPhone, you could just press the upper button, the upper volume button, and the power button together. That'll create a screenshot. For Androids, unfortunately, I don't know how to screenshot on there. But if you find out how to do that, you could do that on Android as well. All right. And so now we're going to go to ChatGPT, and we're going to create a new ChatGPT. All right. And then we're going to open the screenshot that we took. All right. For me, I don't like to type and text and all that. I usually do the talking part. So I click on the microphone and I say, I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's going to think. It's going to break it down. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this, but we're going to try and have it read, because we're not going to read all of this. But as you see, it's giving a full account of what the body composition is saying. And so what I want to do is scroll down to ChatGPT, and just know that for this, ChatGPT, that I have a whole thing on ChatGPT that I'm actually doing for my Urban Hustles channel to tell you and show you how important it is to be able to use ChatGPT, how easier life makes it. And so let's go ahead and listen to what she has to say.
Here's a full breakdown of your body composition update compared with your last reading, Aug 4th, 2025. Wins, progress and positives, weight down 1.8 pounds, every step in the right direction counts, especially consistently trending downward. BMI dropped 0.3 points, reflects steady progress tied to the weight loss. Body fat percent decreased 0.4%, your body is burning fat, not just losing water weight. Subcutaneous fat, down 0.3%, this is the fat stored under the skin, lowering it improves long-term health. Skeletal muscle percent, up 0.3%, shows you are preserving building muscle while losing fat, which is excellent. Fat-free mass and muscle mass, up 1.0 pounds and 1.3 pounds. Strong indication your workouts and nutrition are fueling muscle retention and slight growth. Protein percent, up 0.1%, indicates better muscle quality and nutrition intake. Body water percent, up 0.3%, hydration levels improving, which supports fat loss, muscle function, and energy. Losses, areas to watch. Bone mass, dropped 0.2 pounds, small but worth keeping an eye on. This can happen with weight loss, but strengthening bones through resistance training and calcium vitamin D intake is key. BMR, basal metabolic rate, down 9 kcal as weight decreases, your body needs slightly fewer calories at rest. This is normal, but means you'll need to keep adjusting intake and activity over time. Visceral fat, stayed at 30 while stable. Visceral fat around the organs is the most dangerous type. Reducing this will be a major health win long term. Metabolic age, still 51, holding steady, but we want to bring this number down closer to your actual age. What you're doing right, losing fat while maintaining muscle, the ideal combination. Staying hydrated, your body water percent is improving. Building consistency, the slow, steady drops in fat percent and weight show sustainable progress. Suggestions to improve: 1. Focus on visceral fat reduction. Incorporate HEAT cardio or longer steady-state cardio walks, 30 to 45 min. Keep sugar and processed foods low, prioritize whole foods. 2. Support bone health. Add weight-bearing exercises, squats, light deadlifts, walking with resistance. Ensure calcium plus vitamin D intake daily, diet or supplement. 3. Boost metabolism naturally. Add strength training 3 to 4 becs per week to preserve increased lean mass. Eat protein-rich meals, 25 to 30 grams protein per meal. Keep active throughout the day, steps, stretching, light movement. 4. Track trends, not just numbers. Expect natural ups and downs, focus on the overall downward and upward trends, fat percent down, muscle percent up. Measure wins by energy, endurance, and clothing fit, not just scale. Bottom line, you're in a really good place, losing fat, gaining muscle, staying hydrated, and trending downward on weight. The key now is to keep chipping away at visceral fat, protect your bone mass, and push your metabolic age down closer to your real age. You're playing the long game the right way. Slow, steady, sustainable progress.
All right, so as you guys see, that's the way it provides us your information that you need to let you know where you're trending, how you're doing, and yeah. All right, guys, so as you see, it seemed like I'm doing better. I thought that I was doing a lot worse than it said. I didn't know I lost weight, so that's the whole important part of this weight loss journey, because you guys are going to see things as I see it. So when I fall, you're going to see me fall. When I win, we're going to win together. So I'm glad that you guys was able to join me this morning. Thank God I lost 2 pounds. That means I'm on track. I thought I gained weight. I lost weight. So that means I just need to stay consistent, keep trying to do better. Let's do this together, guys. I'm so proud of myself as well as this situation, because like I said, I really thought I gained weight. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So it's currently Monday, and as you guys saw, we was weighing ourselves, and so now I'm going into the other phase of my morning where I have to take my blood sugar as well as my medications and everything else. So we're about to go through that process. So I have my meter here by One Touch, and so I'm going to go ahead and connect that, check my blood sugar. As well as, the good thing about the One Touch is that you can track it on your phone. So there's an app, a One Touch app, that'll allow you to be able to track your numbers and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it today. See how that goes. All right, so check it out, guys.
the right number, but it's 91, so that's good. That means my blood sugar is at a good place, which makes me very happy because I'm definitely trying to do better. But also, seeing that 91 means that I can have my mushroom coffee today, that I'm waiting for the stuff to get delivered so I can be able, my creamer I should say, to be delivered so I can make my coffee. But I'm glad that it's 91. That's definitely good. I want to see those type of numbers all the time. And definitely after I eat, I want to see a number that's, slightly under like 130, 140. So I'm going to use, I have the Renfro blood pressure monitor. So I'm going to go ahead and check my blood pressure now. And a lot of these things that I'm using, guys, I mean, you can use any brand that you want. So a lot of these things that I'm using, I want you guys to definitely know that you don't have to use this. You can use anything that is feasible within your budget, as well as, things you could afford. You know what I mean? This is what I could afford. I wish I had something else with all the bells and whistles, but I couldn't. And so I implore you to do the same. Definitely get what you can afford. Don't go all out the way trying to get something with all the bells and whistles. Just get something that gets the job done. And we're going to go ahead and check the blood pressure.
Starting measurement. Please remain still and quiet. Your blood pressure is 138/85. Pulse is 75.
All right, so that's that. 138/85, which isn't that bad. God is good. I'm definitely glad that I have a okay blood pressure. Hey, good morning, guys. To others, I'll say early rising. It is Thursday, and I am getting up. I woke up to another panic attack at about similar time as before, like around 2 something. And just trying to figure it out. When I got up, I had the panic attack / heart racing, woke up with the heart racing. But this time, I just kind of laid there and let it subside and tried to go back to sleep. Of course, I couldn't go back to sleep, so I ended up just staying up. So it is like 3 a.m. Oh, no, I'm sorry, almost 4 a.m. now. It was almost 3 a.m. when I woke up. And I thought to myself, why not go ahead and be productive? Because, first I start off waking up and, of course, the racing thoughts start going automatically. So I'm like, well, since I'm having the racing thoughts and everything else, I might as well get up and go to the gym. Well, guys, I'm out the gym. It's 6:19, so the day is just getting started. I feel good about myself. My brain is going, my blood is flowing, and I'm done with my workout for the day. So I ain't got to worry about working out. I ain't got to worry about feeling guilty because I didn't work out. We go through a lot of stuff during the day, and at the end of the day, we just be like, forget it. We just want to go to bed and start over again. So I'm glad I went ahead and got out the way. Now I'm about to go on in the house, start getting to work. taking care of the things I need to take care of. So, what do you guys think? Is it better to work out in the morning or is it better to work out at night? I think it's better to work out in the morning. It's just hard to get up, but once you get up and you go and you get it done, it's done for the day. You're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and check my blood sugar and stuff when I get in the house so we can see if there was a change and be living proof of if there's a fluctuation for the good or not when you work out. All right, guys, so we're back from the gym. We're going to go ahead and check our blood sugar, see if it went down from working out. Now, remember this morning when we checked it, I think it was about 142 or something like that. So let's go ahead and check it after leaving the gym and see where we end up. Look at that, y'all. 95 and it's in the green. Working out, going to the gym. Now, so y'all see firsthand. Oh shoot, I'm dropping stuff. You know, the blood sugar is better. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so dyslexic. It was 124 this morning, not 142. 124 this morning. And after working out, now it's 95. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back. Can you please confirm your date of birth? So today we're going to go through a psychological evaluation, very similar to the one that we went through in 2023, where I'm going to ask you questions I ask everyone, and in the end we'll talk about recommendations and what's next.
Okay.
But before we get started, I do want to remind you about confidentiality. And if you agree to that, we can go ahead and get started.
All right.
So last contact we had was in December 2023, and at that time I cleared you to move forward with the bariatric procedure, but it looks like you were unable to move forward at that time. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
No, I was actually not cleared. That was the problem. I went to the evaluation and I received a message saying that I guess it showed that I wasn't cleared to do it.
Okay, because in the chart it says so.
Oh, wow, I sure would have did it. But yeah, after we did the psych evaluation, I guess it was advised, or I think you actually I think it was you that I spoke with, and I was told that, as of right now, it seemed like that may not be the best option for me. And, we'll check again in like 6 months or something like that. And so I told my doctor, and my doctor was like, oh, wow. And so then he put me on Ozempic.
Interesting, because the last note I see in here was the one where I cleared you in December of 2023.
Wow.
I don't recall, but I do apologize about the experience.
No problem. But that was interesting because I went all this time thinking that was, that was the whole thing, because I would have been done it. I made weight and everything. And it was the only thing standing between me and doing it was the evaluation. And that's why it didn't happen.
So since we've had a previous evaluation, the majority of my questions are going to be pertaining to what's been going on in the last year.
Okay.
In the last year, have you found yourself eating due to feelings or emotions?
Not really. Now I'm more conscious of what I'm eating and aware, as well as I do have those moods where I do feel like that, and I ended up, I try to stay away or like drink a glass of water or something to help me out.
Any feeling out of control, like you can't stop what you're eating or how much you're eating?
No.
And are you currently taking any supplements for weight loss?
Well, I take Ozempic right now.
Any snacking in between meals?
No, actually, I don't.
Any eating late?
Every blue moon, but I feel so bad afterwards that I do my best not to.
Currently, how many meals do you eat a day?
Well, I've also implemented intermittent fasting, so I only eat like twice a day, like maybe a lunch and then a dinner.
Have you been separating your food and drink at meal times?
Not necessarily. But how do I answer that? Because like I just eat. I don't eat and drink at the same time necessarily. I eat my food, and then after I eat my food, then I drink my drink. But I don't wait like the third. I think they said like 30 minutes or so after. I don't necessarily wait that long. It's probably about 15 or so minutes.
And who will be supporting you throughout this process?
My wife and family.
Do you currently exercise?
Yes.
And how often?
3 to 4 times a week.
And what type of exercise?
A lot of strength training, and then end it with like 30 minutes of cardio. All right.
At this point, I don't have any concerns on my end, so I'm going to go ahead and clear you.
Oh,
And then we'll follow up with the dietitian, and she can tell you what's next.
okay, perfect. So, okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Take care and good luck.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
You as well.
All right, goodbye. Step one, I've been cleared to get bariatric surgery. We've done that. Next step is to be working with the dietitians and, getting it together. I don't know, when I speak to the doctor, I don't know if they're going to tell me that they're going to keep my weight limit, because last time I did this, to get the surgery and qualify and schedule it, I had to be 400. So, but at that time I was like 440 or something like that. So now I'm at that 400. So I don't know if they'll just go ahead and say you good, or I don't know. Or maybe they might say, well, let's see if you get down to 370 or 380. I'm expecting them to probably say that though, about getting down to maybe like a 380 or something like that. But the whole point is to lose weight anyways, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. And man, just wondering what life would be on the other side of 400 pounds and 350 pounds and then 300 pounds and then 200 and some pounds. Just trying to, it's not really just about losing weight. It's also about trying to get rid of visceral fat around my arteries and stuff, and just try to live again. So, anywho, again, you guys are on the journey with me. I'm glad y'all was able to check this out, watch the process of someone that's looking into bariatric surgery and planning on doing it. And this will help you be able to find out if this is something you want to do. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. So here's the thing. I have so much footage of me doing this and trying my best to come up with a good amount and trying to figure out how to record and trying to figure out everything else. And I recognize that I'm doing all this and I haven't released not one episode since last year. And so, for me, I don't know. I won't say I'm a perfectionist, but I just want to do the best possible content that I can, and so, but what I recognize is that I'm doing that and you guys are missing out on these big moments, low moments, highs and lows. And so after, doing all of this, trying to hold out and figure things out and get things right, I'm not releasing any content when it comes to my weight loss journey. So what I'm gonna start doing is what I'm doing now. Is not filmed like I wanted to film. I'm using my iPad right now. Every now and then I'll just hop on my phone. As you see, my iPad is on my desk, so every time I move my hands, it bounces. So, but we're gonna start here. This is gonna be the starting point, and we're gonna just go from here and see how it goes. I mean, at the end of the day, I want to get it out there of not just my wins and losses and progress and backward progress, but I want to also be able to get it out there, the things that's going on, because my weight loss journey and journal is not just about weight loss. It's also about mental health and everything. And I mean, of course, a lot of things has gone on, as you see. from the beginning. I just woke up with this horrible panic attack. And the thing about it is, after having a panic attack, it was like God said, this is where you start right now. This is where it starts at, from right here, from this point forward. So that's what I'm going to do. From this point forward, we're going to move forward and doing this. I'm going to put it together, put a bow on it, and release it at the end of each week. So let's say, like, for instance, if you're watching it now, you're watching last week. If you're watching it, at another time, just know you're watching the previous week. And I'm going to be releasing it on a weekly basis, letting you guys know what's up and what's going on, and have you guys take this journey with me. And like I said, the road is rocky. The journey is hard. Before, I said that I was going to do the best that I can to try to not have to get weight loss surgery. With everything that's going on, I actually changed my mind. I'm definitely going to get the weight loss surgery. And I'll explain that in a later episode, the reasons why. But just to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's going on, I'm going to the gym. Wake up in the morning, do my morning routine of trying to take my medicine, take my vitals, my blood pressure, my blood sugar, and part of that should be also like some kind of meditation or something like that I think I'll do. You guys will sit in on that and maybe hopefully meditate with me. That'll be dope. But all in all, I just want to get this out there because I'm scared, y'all. Like, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to live like this. Like, I'm having panic attacks every morning. On some occasions, 4 times. Like, when you wake up and you have a panic attack, you don't want to go back to sleep because it's like you don't want that to happen again. So your body is automatically up. But what happens is during the day, it tends to leave me very like fatigued and tired, because I've been up from having the panic attack. And so for guys that don't know, for you guys that don't know, you can look it up, but also just know from my point of view what a panic attack is, for me especially, is it's a situation where I guess, the brain goes into a flight or fight stage, right? And what happens is your brain kind of takes over your body. At least for me, that's how it feels, because your heart start beating real fast and you feel like you can't catch your breath. So you're like, you're trying to, catch your breath and you just can't. And so because you can't, you're automatically thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. Like the first time I had a panic attack, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. I was a kid. And I think I was maybe like 12 years old or something like that. And this is back in the day. This is before ChatGPT. This is before internet. This is before AOL. You understand? And so I believe it's probably like 92, 93. I think we were about to go through the situation with the Watts riots and everything and the whole Rodney King thing, or it was before that. But anyways, I remember I was eating and my mom was walking around and she had made me breakfast and I guess I was getting ready for school. And I was listening to a radio thing about like a radio, kind of like as we would listen to a podcast. But it was like a radio show and they were talking about health stuff and they started talking about clogged arteries and things like that. And for some reason, when I was listening to it, I just felt myself starting to like panic and my heart started beating fast and everything else. And I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. So I'm trying to catch my breath and I'm like, Mom, I can't breathe, Mom. And so my mom got like a brown paper bag and she told me to breathe in the bag. So I breathe in the bag and I'm going back and forth, trying to breathe in the bag or whatever. Eventually it subsided and, that's when I first had my first encounter with the whole mental health thing. And my mom was telling me that, it kind of runs in the family. She had panic attacks. She told me stories about my aunt that lived in San Diego. She had issues with panic attacks. And so it scared me because even though she told me that, I still didn't know what it was. I wasn't educated on it, so I didn't know how to deal with it. So life went on, things happened, more trauma, more trauma, more trauma. And I think probably the episode after that was when I became an adult. I was driving, and for some reason, I think this is after my mom had passed away, and I'm driving, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I called my girlfriend at the time, is now my wife. I believe I called her, and I was saying that I feel like I'm hyperventilating. That's what it was called, hyperventilating. It wasn't, at the time, we weren't calling it panic attacks. It was just, oh, I'm hyperventilating. And so she was kind of like talking me off the ledge. But granted, I'm in the car. So I forgot how it subsided or how it fixed itself. But, that's another thing that I remember. And so from that point, I ended up going to the doctor, and the doctor, that was the first time I was prescribed mental health medicine, and I was prescribed Lexapro. No, I was actually prescribed Benzapril or something like that, some other medicine. And I remember telling the doctor that, hey, I'm not feeling right, And one thing I will say, I don't mean to deter anybody from taking mental health medication, because it's better to take it and work on the problem than to not take it at all. But, I will say that since taking medicine, I've never been the same. As far as my thinking, I was very sharp. I, of course, was a rapper. I was pretty good at freestyling, which consists of rapping, off the top of your head, just coming up with things, different types of, rhymes and this that rhymes with that, but makes it, it's like you got to take this and rhyme it with that, but it got to make sense as well. And I was able to do that very well. Trying to be a rapper, I studied the craft of rapping. Like KRS-One was one of my favorite rappers, and and Rakim, people like that, leaders of the new school, Tribe Called Quest, that was my thing. So anyways, I digress. My point being is that after taking, medication, it seemed like it didn't go away. It just got dull. My thought process and everything else kind of got dull. So, all in all with that, that's why with taking medication and everything else, it just feels like, I just never really been the same. Excuse me, I live by railroad tracks, so you might hear a train going through in the back. I do apologize. Like I said, see, this is what I have to deal with when editing. Like, I gotta wait for all that. I'm not doing that no more. You guys gonna hear trains. You probably gonna hear kids. You probably gonna hear dogs fighting. So I apologize, but this is transparently me. All right. So all in all, guys, I felt like I just never been myself since then, and that's what Darrius' weight loss journey and journal is all about. Because this journey that I'm on is a journey to find me, to find myself again, to find that Darrius that, love to have fun, to find that Darrius that could, freestyle at a drop of a dime, to find that Darrius that, didn't have to worry about taking all these medications and, was a little more healthier and everything else. And I definitely plan to get there, and I hope that you can go there with me. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. Again, there's going to be more stories, more situations, more everything coming about. And all I ask is that you guys definitely click that subscribe button, the like button, and share with your friends and family that are going through some of the same things. And let's get through this together. With this whole panic attack thing, there's going to be more chapters on that, things that you guys are going to see. And, I hope that throughout all of this, if something did happen to me, that, this could hopefully help somebody be able to, encounter the things that I've encountered and recognize that you can make it through it, as well as, maybe you guys could share things with me to help me make it through it, because I'm definitely trying to look into a holistic type way of fixing things and everything else. And yeah, we're gonna figure this out together. So thank you guys for joining your boy, and let's take this ride together. God bless.
My addiction to the music's like Lois Lane. Deep love for Superman, so for those I came. Every other rapper out really knowing the game. Big snipers here to stay, they can have the fame. Every lyric that I wrote came straight from the brain. Not cause I got lifted on that weed.